Hey guys, welcome back to another P3D video. You can see just the baggage doors about to open there, along with catering is about to get started as well. And as you can see, we're back into the A320, and we are with easyJet today, and this is the first time with the A320 and the CFM engines, which is kind of cool. And I hope you've guessed that we are at Valencia. It does say Valencia just there. And we are off to London Luton Airport with a flight time of about 2 hours and 13 minutes long. So you can see the catering's now boarding, loading on and unloading. As soon as the boarding's ready, we're going to get the easyJet connected up and get the passengers on board. Pretty much I haven't got most of the stuff inside the cockpit set up, so what I'm going to do is go to the external controls, connect up a GPU, and let's turn on the external power, as long as batteries 1 and 2 are on it as well. Right, let's go back down here and make sure we're on the menu page, and let's go and turn on the other FMC, or MCD, sorry, in the Airbus, you should call it, and let's turn up the brightnesses on these as well. About 3/4 of the way up, like so. And down here on the cams, upper and lower displays, and on the sides as well. Just find a click spot there. There we go. That's just coming alive now. That's pretty cool. These ones do look a bit dark still, so I'm going to turn them up a bit. Like so. Right, let's go set the QNH. That took me to do that. 1020 is the QNH currently at Valencia. Let's get these TRs set up. So, let's go and GPS primary lost, that's fine. Init page, and let's first of all get the irises started up. Like so. Right, and we also need to close the doors, because that's what GSX wants us to do. So there we go. Catering is now finished, and today we're at Valencia, like I said, and off to Luton. So that is the company route that we're gonna. Or I don't know if it stands for company. Ooh, hello. Yes, sorry, forgot about this. The exporting file. I don't know where to export the file for the A320, so that's that for now. But I'm just going to do it manually like I normally used to do. So let's go and put that in like so. And that's our flight number today, as you've probably just seen on the pop-up, which is easyJet 2004. And our cost index, I'm not sure, but we can just bung it in. And actually, we need to go to the menu page and set our fuel up as well. So total fuel, we're going to be using 10 tons, 351 kilos of fuel, like so, and our zero fuel weight is 60.1. That gives us a CG of 28.3. Waiting for your action to open that left forward cabin door. No jetway can operate at this position, apparently. That is wrong. Stand gate 6 options. Dock. I know it says gate DB, 6DB, 6B. It is for this gate, and that one does say gate 6, and so it's really annoying. That's why. Gates. If I can, yeah, okay. Let's just keep it for now and open up the door, because that's not working. Right. Because GSX are going to get buggy for that. Sorry about this. Obviously, there's nothing that's going to come over for us. Apparently, a bit too far away for it. Don't think it is. It's not that far. I mean, I could try again, but I don't think it'll work. You can see we're at gate 6. Okay. So apparently it thinks we're at... Okay then. Well, that's just happened. Yeah, I don't know what happened. Like, so it must have assumed that we're at that stand, and then selected that jetway, and then obviously we are like impossible for that to reach our door. So that's now fixed. I don't know if I can be able to fix that, and but next time if I go to Valencia, I'll know not to go to 6 or 6B, because that'll just mess everything up, and I'll just try and go to like stand 5 or 4 or whatever. So now the jetway is docked up. Lovely. So the passengers are boarding, and we'll go back to the FMC and do the rest of the stuff. And back to the enter page, and we can bang in the 0 fuel weight. And our block fuel, which was 10.3. Let's know, we need to round it up to 10.4, which is our block fuel today. And that gives us, didn't mean to do that. I'm going to start our cruising today. Apparently we go down a step climb, but I'm just going to keep it at 360. Like so. And that's it, done. That, I don't know if that, yeah, there we go. It's done now. So, it's going to do the init request, but that's fine. We don't have to do any of that. We can go to the flight plan page and set in our departure out of runway 30 today. And we are taking a SOPET, or is it SOPET? Yes, it is SOPET. Somebody do the up arrows to scroll down. The SOPET 4A departure, insert that in, and you can see SOPET just there. So, airways from SOPET, we're taking the UN 608. All the way up to Matrix. Did I type that wrong? I might have typed that a bit wrong. It's because I didn't select SOPET for some reason. There we go. Right. UN 608. There we go, that's better. And off to Matrix. Or Matex. Sorry, not Matrix. And the passengers now boarded, which is good. And from that, we're on the UZ475, and that's taking us all the way, well, not all the way actually, it's just one waypoint for this one, and that is OSLAP, or OSLAP, I don't know how to say that one, but that's that, and another just one waypoint, and this is the last of them, of the one waypoints that is, and that's going off to Uska. Yeah, it's back. It's been good to come back into the A320, as well as got some new variant of engine. And let's go and put the rest of this in. And this is going up to Gairon. I might have typed that in wrong. Probably did. UN 863. Yes, I was just busy chattering away, and I just didn't look what I was typing. So, and we're off to Gairon. Let's see if I can type this correctly. Like so. And now we're on to a bigger wave. Actually, no, I lied about the single one. So after this one on the UI 1110, we're going all the way up to Tyrav. Insert that, and from Tyrav, we are taking just a single waypoint of UT 501 off to GPS primary. Nice, we've got our IRS aligned, and that is going to USODA. And from USODA, we're taking the UM184, and that is going to Pilip. PILIP. That's quite a long waypoint, actually. Airway, sorry. And the last one is the UN6, and that is going off to TEL 2. Like so. That is just me being stupid. And let's. I don't know what I just did then. Let's just. Oh, that's why, because it's not in database. Right, we're gonna like just put it as a direct waypoint for TEL 2. Ah, apparently this waypoint does not exist. So what I'm going to do is return and forget about that waypoint, and we're going to go straight into the arrival, which is apparently is the Tail-21L arrival. So that's confusing as well. Like I said, this is a real-world flight that's already been completed. So I'm going to put the arrival in so you guys can just see him doing it. And so doing ILS-26 at Luton, and we're doing the Tail-21L. And apparently, I don't think that these what's it called? Everything's lined up properly. So different times of. Yes, that is the problem. Raise. Let's just cancel that for now, and I'll do it within the cruise when you guys aren't watching, because I don't know how to check what type of, what's it called? I don't know what it's called, but I think it's about every month or so, the whole airways thing gets updated, and obviously there's a sort of mismap going on there, and so we're just going to have to change all that. So let's go and turn all these to arc. This can go down to 10, that's up to 20. VOR's on, that one with the terrain on though, and make sure the weather system's set up like so. Parking rate can be set, and last bit of baggage loading on board now. Let's go and close those doors, the passenger doors. They've all boarded, and we can get rid of the jetway. Undock. There we go. No, I can't get rid of that screen. That's annoying. Right, let's go and start the APU. Once it's got the nav light on, that'd be nice. So, as that's happening, cruise supply on. All the fuel pumps can come on. Get out of my way, screen. I don't know why it does this, it doesn't disappear. And the ground control can come to on, also, sort of thing. And I swear, click exit then. There we go. I've got a couple of Ryanair, oh no, it's one, and 2 Air Europas, and I think that's another Lufthansa down there, and a Transavia down there at Iberia or Air Nostrum. You can see the Air Nostrum sign just there. Oh, hello. It's a bit over the aircraft there. And let's just head down. And yeah, you can see the baggage actually completed, so it's going to close the after doors. And now the boarding's completed, so we can close the other doors as well. Right. External controls, let's go and start up the AP now. And all the passenger signs can come on, including the seatbelt signs. It's going to get the PA on. We can actually listen to that. We did miss out on the boarding, but that's fine. Yes. Trying to see what I'm using currently for the flight plan, the route. But it's just not working apparently. I think what I've done, how Navigraph does it, it didn't really find it properly. So I tried to do it manually, and because I thought it wasn't correct, so it might have been correct, and I just messed it all up. And it would have been nice if I could see where it was. If you guys know where to see where everything is, that's just wrong. But hey, so let's check if our transition altitude is 6,000 out of Valencia, and indeed it is. So that's correct. That's all in there. There is no thrust instructions, which is good. Until 4,500, but we've got loads of time to get there, and it's all. Is it actually punched in at SGO apparently? And apparently we're gonna get to it at flight level 158, so we're pretty much sorted for that. So V1, that's going to actually set up the flaps. So flaps 1 with an up of 1.0, Just saying, PFPX does not tell me how to do the whatever, doesn't matter. What I can do, I can just do delete, and I can just do /1/ and that's fine. So, flex the temp 50, which is the assumed outside temperature. Well, not outside temperature, but just assumed temperature. And now we can get in our V-speeds. Like so. Those are our V-speeds, and that's everything set up now. Let's take a look outside. Everything's gone, which is good. And we can prepare for pushback with our nose right. I hope there's a taxiway with our nose. Yeah, there is. Okay. Going to the right. Cool. Yeah, I'm just going to try and look if it's in like init page. If we push, we can see what type of routes we're using. Obviously we can't see. Init request is still there. Let's go back to the perf page. Right, they're ready for pushback. Packs are obviously on the fault. We need to remove the wheel chocks and the GPU. Let's just make sure we can disconnect the external power, like so. And external controls, that can go, and that can go too. Nice. That's going to wait for GSX to do its thing. That's going to make sure that cockpit door is locked. Locking the gear now. And yeah, currently we're to be taking off at, we're actually really early currently. We're due to take off in 30 minutes. It's nice to get an early takeoff. All the passengers are here already, so that's all good. Parking brakes are released. Right, let's click the pedal disconnect. Probably not. Let's put the nose wheel steering. There we go. Pedal is disconnected, so I cannot do anything. But I probably shouldn't.
Cabin crew, please arm your doors for departure. Thank you.
Right, let's go get the engine started up after we've set this up to 360. That's set. Right, let's go start the engine. So AP bleed can oh, I said that really weirdly. Can come on, and let's make sure there's no other warnings that we don't want to see, which is good. And we're good to engine start. So ignitions. Make sure all the start valves are coming up and alive, which they are. So therefore we can go and start up engine number 2. That's now coming alive.
Boys and girls, good morning. A very warm welcome to your easyJet flight today. A special welcome to our easyJet flight.
As you can see, we've got a custom easyJet flight. What's it called? Safety briefing. That's what. Yeah, that's what it's called. And it said welcome aboard this easyJet flight, but it's still based off the normal one. With Norman and Carl, whatever names he's saying. Right. It's going to start number 1 once 2 started. The start valve actually has cut out, so it's going to start number 1. Yeah, you can see it's spooling up there.
Ladies and gentlemen, we now ask for your attention while we take you through the safety procedures on this aircraft.
There we go.
A safety card is in your seat pocket, showing the exit routes.
It's going to set the parking brake.
Life jackets and brace position that you must adopt if you hear.
Make sure the start valve cuts out. Then we can get rid of the ignition start.
4 in the middle, and 2 at the front of the cabin.
There we go.
Floor
Back to
lighting
normal.
will guide you to an exit. Please be aware that your nearest exit may be behind you.
Right, let's get to the flight control page.
In an emergency, leave all cabin baggage on board.
And let's do the rudders first. So that's full left, full right.
Adjusted,
Good. And all the elevator, well, ailerons, sorry, to the left and to the right, along with the elevators going all the way down and all the way up. You can see that little crosshair changing there. So that's all set. Flight control, check, has passed. And we can set our trim to 1 up. Oh, that's just gone crazy, didn't mean to do that.
Put on your own mask before helping others.
Let's just keep it whatever it's going to land at.
Land on
There we go.
water, take the life jacket
1.3, that's
your
good.
seat. Put it over your head. Pass the tape around
Right,
your waist.
now we don't have to blind the guy, so we can go turn on the taxi light.
And pull the strap to adjust. Do not inflate it inside the aircraft. When outside,
I'm going to wait for it to say have a good trip, and then we're good to go.
If it fails to inflate or needs topping up,
So we're
blow
going
into
to
the
get rid of
tube.
the pedal disconnect, which means we can use the tiller to steer us around, and we can get rid of the park and brake now. Set flaps 1.
Your tray table must now be stowed,
And
armrest down,
ground spoilers
window
can be
blinds
armed, I
open,
think.
and seatbelt fastened. We wish you a
I
pleasant
can't remember
flight
what it
with
is like in the
easyJet.
Airbus, but definitely not in the Boeing. And what we can now do is turn off the APU. So, we don't need to turn on the runway turn off, it's daylight, it's all good. Right, let's go and set auto brake to max. Let's go and do a little quick brake test. That's looking good. As soon as we hit ground speed of 10, the takeoff thing's going to come up, I believe. Is that right? No, I'm not right. Right, we're going all the way down to the Hotel 1 hold short. Not doing Hotel 3. Well, we can, but it's just here. It's just a bit far away. No, not too far away. The runway is too short for our takeoff today. In terms of like the flex temp that we've done, which is 50 degrees. Right, there we go. Spoilers do have to be armed, so they are now armed. Along with takeoff config is test and normal. We are good to go. Let's take a look at this outside wing view there. Yeah, let's get some quick flight controls going. That's cool. Right, idle throttle. Got the SOD flashing lights there, and it's green, letting us go. And we're going up to Hotel 1, which is this far one here. Right, so we are cleared for takeoff. Make sure there's actually no aircraft that ATC can't see, and we're cleared there. Once again, we've got the Airbus steering. It's a bit, don't like the Airbus steering at all. So, right, landing lights can come on along the runway turn-offs. Nose light can come to on / takeoff, and strobe light come on. We're good there. On the overhead panel, we can get rid of the pedal disconnect, so we can now use the rudder, and let's get going. So we're gonna set the to flex temp. There we go. Man, flex SRS runway, and we're good to go. Alright, there goes the engine spooling up. Got the thrust pushing us right back into our seats. Airspeed is alive. Right, oh sorry, I meant to call 100 knots, 20 knots to go, sorry. Right, V1 rotate. Positive climb, gear up. Beautiful. Right, we're going to take our, oh no, not now. I thought we were going to have a right turn straight away, but it turns out not to. Right, passing 1,000 feet, going to turn on the autopilot there. This is going to get us lined up. Right, going to go to 20 nautical miles, and then to 40, and this will go all the way up to 80 for now. Right, let's go and bring the thrust to climb, as we just passed our thrust reduction altitude. There we go, thrust is now at climb. Auto throttle is fully armed and in, and as soon as we hit that 200 knots mark, we can go and retract our flaps.
This includes e-cigarettes. In just a few moments, we'll commence our in-flight service, offering you the chance to purchase from
Right, I'm assuming we're passing 200 knots, so up come the flaps and the slats as well.
You can also purchase a selection of hot
I
beverages.
don't think I clicked the button correctly. There we go. Up they come.
We accept payment in pounds, euros, most major currencies.
Obviously the nose comes up as
the correct change
oh, there we go, little right turn there. Yeah, the nose obviously comes up as we are retracting the flaps. Right, TCAS was on standby, sorry. Let's go and turn it to TAI. And lights, well, everyone can see us. Amazing aircraft. I'm just going to turn them off now. Got to do the cinematics for you guys. And I'll go to the transition altitude of 6,000 feet. We're going to go and kick into the starting the timer. And going to kick in. It's been a while since the A320, you know. Everything's different, the timer's there. I looked over there actually once and said, oh, there's no timer. Obviously it's automatic. No, it's not dash 8, it's not that. And really sorry. We're going to probably count up another 5 minutes, whatever. The flight time was about 2 minutes probably. And sorry about that. Right, so 6,000 feet is the transition altitude. We're going to turn standard power on there. Not on, but change to standard pressure, not power. And going to cut into schematics, which will be from this view, which looks absolutely amazing. Right, there we go. So standard pressure. Make sure this is on standard pressure as well, and make sure it's cross-checked like so. And I hope you enjoyed a little takeoff within the Airbus A320 with the CFM engines with easyJet. I hope you enjoyed it from Valencia. I'll see you down in the descent into Luton Airport, and I'll see if I can find out what was happening about that arrival, and see if yeah, Navigraph did mess up or something. But yeah, I'll see you in the descent. Enjoy the cinematics. Hopefully there'll be good cinematics today. I don't think I quite like the last videos ones. I don't know. Maybe you did. Who knows? Just got different views about everything. But yeah, I'll see you in the descent. Enjoy the cinematics. Goodbye. Hey guys, welcome back into the descent down into Luton, London Luton, and just passing 19,000 feet past the waypoint Advant, and that is the start of the arrival Advant, which is the lorry for Charlie arrival, and certainly was on the last the nav data for the FSLabs, and obviously it didn't quite go to plan in terms of the setting up everything then. I have fixed it, so hopefully next time we go into A320 everything will be back to normal and everything will be synced together. I'm going to get the seatbelt signs on now, and just passing just past the channel now, just past it. Oh, got a little PA briefing here. You can see we've been flying for 1 hour and 15 minutes. And we get onto the program page, you can see, which is this page, you can see, or not, this is different. We can go to the flight plan page actually. UTC 12:47, currently it is 12:25, and so that's that. So I think it's going to be 12:47 until we arrive. Apparently estimated fuel on board 4.9 tons, and currently we've got 5.12 tons of fuel on board. A little bit low on the VNAV. That's fine. The main thing we want to do is keep the speed up though. Very cloudy. I can go and check the weather for London Luton currently, and it is apparently showers, which obviously you can see there are showers. We've got some grey clouds somewhere, so obviously showers. There is showers, and the overcast is apparently at 300 feet and visibility of 3.5 kilometers. So pretty short visibility. Pretty much the whole runway length of visibility, 2.2 miles, and it is only light rain, and a runway surface wind of 270 at 8 knots, which gives us a runway landing of 26. Let's go to the perf page and do the approach, and just fill in what I just said. So 1021 for the QNH, didn't actually say that, but also the temperature is at 8 degrees. And like I said, the surface winds are 270 at 8 knots. And let's do the MDA, which is the minimums, I believe. And the minimums, or decision height, I don't know which one to do, put it in. But obviously decision height doesn't take it in, but minimums, it likes that. So we're doing the ILS approach, not the CAT 2 ILS. So we're just doing the normal ILS, and that would be ILS 708. And that can pop in like so. Doing a landing config of full, as the runway length is how long is actually the runway at? It's just 2,000 meters at Luton. It's not too short, but it's short. And transition altitude at 6,000 feet, which is correct. And that's all good. So we can go back to the flight plan page and make sure there's no discontinuities, which there aren't. That's good. ILS is, we can go put that in, 109.15, that's alright. Don't know if that is the heading, but that's the heading. Yeah, that's all good. 255, everything's looking good. That's perfect. So ILS is all set up, the approach is set up, and pretty much good for our landing. It is a bit, I don't have to say this, but long for our little approach here into London Luton. If I show you the arrival, I go to the plan page here, and you can just filter through, you can see the top left of the screen. Go from BBK, I think we could go straight from BBK, BPK, and go straight to the waypoint there. Or we could skip out Buster, go straight. Yeah, we're going to skip out Buster for now, and that can go. There we go. That's alright for our departure now. Arrival, sorry. And you can see the VNAV is just shooting its way down now. It's just aligning itself up once again. So that's good now. We just set up the most arrival. Probably ATC will tell us not to do that even bigger turn anyway. But that's now done. Yeah, so currently we are descending about. Let's make sure when it's stable as we can see. I think I meant to say minimum decision altitude, which is 708 feet, which I think that's what it stands for, MDA. But it worked as minimums last time. Actually, I don't know if you guys just saw a little sneak peek for this little zooming in here. It's a new update with Chaseplane, and you got the binoculars, and you can set it to any like key, whatever you want it to be. I set it up to be F, because I just chose F for random, and it's kind of cool because like if you want to look down over there, okay, make sure that's all set there. That's all cool. Okay, that's nice. We've got speed on there. So that's all cool. And let's go and bring down this to 20 and 10 now, and that will be set for our finishing arrival. Auto brake can go to low. Let's go and check out the runway actually. Yes, we're fine for a low auto brake. Let's go to medium actually because I'm going to try and get off at Charlie. Exit instead of Bravo. Oh, there we go, F. Right. It's about past 11,000 feet now. And by... what's that meant to be? Okay, so currently on our little VNAV here, whatever its arrival is that an RNAV? No, it's not an RNAV arrival at all. But it's currently got no heights, obviously. So the aircraft obviously makes a little graph or something to itself, and it just does it by itself. Right, just about to pass 10,000 feet. And probably going to turn on the lights now. Oh, hello. And that just come down. That's all good, isn't it? Yeah. Right, goodbye. There we go. Right, wing light is not needed at all. It is the D-Day time, and that's all good for our arrival on the overhead. And nothing needs to change up there. All passenger signs and no smoking signs are on. TGAS apparently is on standby. I believe that is because we turned on the TGAS once we were in the air. I'm not sure. And currently going at idle throttle now. And got 6,000 feet currently punched in. I'm going to change that down to the go round, which is 1,500. Like so. And our ILS actually starts at 3,000 feet as well. Righty-ho. Okay, just past 10,000 feet then. And hopefully the clouds aren't going to be too blinding, or not blinding, but that's a bit wrong to say. But not too... making our visibility a bit too low. Hopefully we can see the runway well. I should have chose a Cat 2 landing, but hey, it's fine. We can still do it if we wanted to, but hey, nothing's stopping us. Right, I'm gonna try and keep up to speed here, and obviously gone out the Mach as we pass 10,000 feet, so we're down into speed in knots. So I think that's 250 knots. Is it holding us at? Yes, and that's fine. Go back to this perf page and just check this again, along with active sky, and make sure nothing's changed, which it hasn't. That's good. What am I doing? I'm meant to be clicking the perf page, not perf, flight plan. Sorry. Gonna check the speeds. So we should be landing at 127 miles. Not miles. And actually, clearing that little circle we just saw Did leave out 2 minutes and an extra 0.1 tons of fuel, which is lovely. As you can see, there's a little approach there. Got the terrain in the way though. That's just for the clouds as well. Don't want to go crashing into the ground, do we? Like that last flight we just did, taking off from Dubai, we saw the A320. I don't know if that was a real flight actually, if that A320 did that. I need to check that out. The A380, I don't know if you guys saw that one. Please check it out in the on the channel. The flight just before this one, the Air France 777, and just about to take off. We're waiting behind this A380, so that we let that aircraft take off, and it crashed. Like so. And then we flew past it. I couldn't find it, but hey, didn't see any flames. Hopefully it's all right. We did see it plummet to the ground. Currently got a 30 knot crosswind apparently, but apparently it's 8 knots until we get down there, and this is pretty much it's a headwind, so shouldn't really have a bad crosswind for our arrival today. Right. Let's just bring this back to the official flight plan page. Yeah, we're going to be holding at 250 now until we get to apparently CF26, and we should get down to 165. We will be reducing flaps up to that point, which will steadily bring our speed down. Just yeah, apparently we're going to have estimated fuel on board at 5 tons as soon as we hit Luton. But that's just not correct, is it? No. Right. We're approaching our initial change of pressure here. It's coming up soon, 6,000 feet, and we'll change it to 1021. And we're coming into clouds now. Beautiful. Yeah, it is light rain though, and so hopefully everything's not going to be too bad in terms of visibility. The visibility actually has increased, I think. I don't know. No, it hasn't. And that's annoying. Visibility later on in the day, it does get better. But obviously you can't hold for 3 hours. That would be very stupid of us. Yeah, flight time 2 hours and 6 minutes now. And there we go, just passing that standard pressure. So QNH 1021. Oh, hello. There we go. Everything is set to QNH. Oh, that's not. There we go. Everything's set now. As we come around the corner, I'm going to set our first set of flaps as soon as we get past this little dent thing, whatever that is, which gives us the speed check clear for flaps 1, which is just the slats when you're in the air. Yeah, that's fine. Let's go check outside, see what the view is. Okay, that is a beautiful view. Just can't see anything really. Right. Just gonna check the speeds here because decel at 3,000 feet, so apparently gonna hold at 3,000 for a while. That's fine. That's so we can get our flaps out because decel is just about there. I'm gonna go all the way 2,000 feet, all the way around here. So bit of a long wait on the 3,000 feet. I'm actually going to turn this down to 10 nautical miles for now. And I'm going to start approaching and it'll turn here. There we go, got the ground going in there. It is quite hilly around Luton apparently, according to this little charts. Right, let's bring the speed down now, back to 200 knots. There we go. Speed will come down, and it'll be good to set flaps 1. Right, it's going to arm the speed brakes as well. Let's check if that's armed. That's good, flaps 1. And we're going to take it down to the 190. Actually, I'm going to keep it off for now. Well, okay, let's just keep it at 210 for now. The decel will take us down. Well, as soon as we get past decel, we can get rid of the manual override, which is just approaching up now. Like I said, just the slats, no flaps. So here we are, just going to hold it at 3000 until you reach the ILS, just there. So as soon as we get to that point, by the ILS, we should have probably configured to 3 on the flaps, and maybe just about to put gear down. Probably put gear down as soon as we start descending again. So now we have the deceleration, but obviously not going to take it off just yet. I'm going to wait until we finish the turn. There we go, you can see some more of the ground. Visibility is like the approach to Frankfurt we had a while ago. Right, let's go to deceleration. Gives us down to a speed of 127. So we're going to go idle throttle now. The aircraft do it by itself, and set flaps 2 as soon as it gets clear of the 200 knots. So speed check, flaps 2. Right, slats are set, flaps coming down now. Speed check, flaps 3. And pretty much good for now. Gonna actually do a manual override here. Just gonna hold at 150 knots for now. As soon as we get past this corner and we go to flaps 4, we can go and bring the speed back to normal. Right, about to line up the runway now. Right, we're pretty much lined up. So let's go flaps 4, back to the normal automation of the speed. Gear down. We want to look for the 3 greens. Hopefully. 3 greens. There we go. Beautiful. And that's looking good. All the wheels are green. That's fine. Hopefully didn't go too slow, aircraft. Make sure that auto throttle is looking good. We are on the ILS. Let's put the approach on. Got the localizer and the glide slope. Put landing system on. There we go. We can see everything now. Landing altitude is at 500 feet, so pretty much 2,000 feet above ground, about now. There we go. Cabin already. That's good. Lights are on, gear is down, flaps are full, auto brake is medium, and we have set the spoilers to be armed. We are good for landing. Right, I can see some rain coming in. Don't know if how YouTube's gonna render this. Oh, this is beautiful weather. Let's take a look at the passenger side. Oh, beautiful. Right, let's turn off the I think we should go full config on the landing today. Cat 3 dual. Still don't know how to use the auto land on this aircraft. Soon we've got land in sight, or the runway in sight. Could turn off the autopilot, but I don't think we're going to have it in sight for now. I don't know if it doesn't or flare up by itself. Hopefully it does. Right, runway in sight. Autopilot is disconnected.
500.
Okay, that's weird. Okay, that.
Speed.
I do not like the weather currently. That is beautiful weather. Right, let's get our nose down.
100 above.
This is such fun.
200.
Oh, hello.
Minimum.
Now that is what I like to call an approach.
50, 40, 30, 20. Retard.
Right, idle throttle. Touchdown. Right. Auto reverse. I say. Reverse is in. There we go. We have arrived at Charlie like I wanted to. That's all good. Alright, let's go and get this pedal disc. We're gonna steer off. Right. I hope you enjoyed that. Okay. That was a good landing, I'd say, in terms of our visibility. So, right, landing lights can come off. That is not a landing light. And strobes off as well, along with it. Right, taking a little big right turn here. And we're going off to the east apron, which is where gates probably 43 or 44 would like to be parking at. So let's see if we can get 43. Lovely. Right, let's get rid of you. If I can get rid of you, how do I get rid of? There we go. Handling by easyJet. That is good. Right, so taxi light can come to taxi now. Well, the nose light, sorry. And we should probably clear up. Good idea. Let's get some power back into the aircraft. Wait for that flaps open, like so.
Ladies and gentlemen, the cabin crew will shortly be leaving their seats.
Right,
to perform
everything
safety-related
off.
duties. However, we ask that you remain seated until the fasten seatbelt sign has been switched on.
Like so.
Portable electronic devices for messaging, calls, or internet access may now be used. Please make sure that you take.
Look at that, got the easyJet, the building there. Don't know what that's actually used for. Probably maintenance. I don't know. Any of you guys know? Any of you guys work there? Please let me know.
Smoking is not
So we have landed with 4.5 tons of fuel. That was wrong. Actually, yeah, I can show you here. Nav 1711 is actually now 1712. So we've got two nav databases within the aircraft. It's kind of cool. So I need to change that. So you can change between nav databases if you wanted to. And I literally, an aircraft just spawned in where you want to be. Now that is annoying. See, 43. Okay, 44 is fine, don't worry. I'm happy with 44. Right, let's turn off all the lights now and start up the APU. Oh, I already did start it up, sorry. Right, so beacon lights on and nav's on, that's all good. Right, we can stop the timer. Now it's a flight time of 2 hours and 20 minutes. And good turning. Right, let's get rid of that pedal disconnect now. This is a fine tuning on the parking here. Let's get that ground speed down because we are parking right here. Okay, that's a bit of an abrupt stop, but let's make sure we set the parking brake, which is now set, and make sure APU is running. APU available, that's fine. Engines off. Engine 1 is now off. Engine 2 is now off. Good. TCAS can come to standby, and beacon light can come off. Seatbelt signs off. Request GSX for deboarding, and fuel pumps off. Along with the navs, IRSs, and put the APU bleed on. Emergency exit lights can come off. Oh, there's a lot of things to do. And anti-skid can come off now. Ooh, there's a lot of things to do. I was going to shut off everything pretty much. Pretty much for not cold and dark, but like a long stay. So, I hope you enjoyed our flight with easyJet today. Obviously GSX made a stop there. We could have stopped just about there probably. But hey, I hope you enjoyed our flight today. I certainly did. From Valencia off to, you can see the tail light is on, from Valencia to Luton Airport. And I will see you in the next one. Goodbye.